I am not a pedophile. All right, listen, I'm fighting for my motherfucking life. Voila, baby. Listen, I'm in my uniform. You see me, I got the hoodie on, headphones on. I got the soldi stone in hand. You see what I'm on, y'all? Listen, Streamlabs is up. You see what's going on. You've been here before. It's another interview, y'all. Listen, introduce yourselves, my clients today. Let's get
Shit, I'm Kevin. I don't really have a rapper name, feel me, but yeah, I guess you could just call me Kevin.
I'm Nye. Yeah, simple as that.
Shit, I'm boof, nigga. I don't know, bro. But yeah, what's up?
All right.
You niggas awkward as hell.
Oh God,
Okay.
bro.
So listen, so we got, our three guests here. I'm saying, y'all don't have to worry about talking. All y'all gotta do is just answer questions, look cool, you know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. So, first question, you know what I'm saying? How'd y'all get here? How'd y'all get into the underground sphere? This whole music section. How'd y'all get here? What's the story?
Yeah, I was an editor. Like I used to edit, and a lot of like the songs that we would edit were like underground shit. And I remember the day I did that shit. I made music. I've always liked music. Like I've always been like into music since like a little kid. But I started actually making music like a couple months ago because my friend did a song and I was like, this shit's easy, I could do it. So I did it on bandlab like first try. But that's how I really got it. That's how I really got in, because my friend. But just in the editing community, people were always making music, so that's how I kind of got into it, like the type of music.
Awesome. Anyone else? You know what I'm saying? Wanted to
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I started making music over a little ass joke. We was in a group chat called Long Dick Records or some shit, and then we was trying to make a fucking anthem of it. And then me and Kevin was on the song, and it was fucking, I forgot what the
fire.
song.
It's called Drilling. That shit is fire.
It was my first song, and I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was ass on that, bro. I was so quiet on that, but yeah.
He improving, bro.
Oh, I was making gay songs because packing Discord and shit, and then I just started making regular shit. And yeah, that's how bad this is gonna get.
So y'all telling me y'all are signed to a record label called Long Dick Records?
Nah, we just made that shit up.
Yeah, we just made that shit as a joke.
Yeah, Long Dick Records. I see. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? In drilling, Dick's drill. You know what I'm saying? Long Dick Records.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, so
best record label out. You feel me?
So now y'all find yourselves here in this position. You know what I'm saying? So as you guys were coming up, what would you guys say are your biggest influences, from the shit you see, the shit you hear, role models, stuff like that?
I have like a couple influences for music wise. As a little kid, I've always listened to like everything. I've always listened to everything. Marilyn Manson is like one of a good inspiration. Cardi's a good inspiration. X is an inspiration. I started listening to them like as a young kid, and I think that influenced and like kind of changed the way I view certain shit. Like just my style and the way I act and the way I like see myself. So yeah, them three, and ASAP Rocky too. And yeah, those are my biggest inspirations and influences on just music and clothing and everything.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, no corny shit, but my nigga Kevin, bro, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be talking to y'all right now, bro. Real shit. And like rapper wise, probably Keith, Doo-Wop Kane, and X, you feel me? But like fuck, I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. But like Kevin, that nigga inspired me to do all this shit, bro. That nigga is dead ass my day one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've knew this nigga since he's a little kid. Like he's still, young, but I mean like a little kid before like
10, 11, bro.
Yeah, I knew this nigga's a little kid, and I always told this nigga, I was always a blunt person. Like when he would make music, like rap, I'd be like, this shit is garbage. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I'm not finna lie to nigga, but he's improving. Like I like some of his shit, like the shit he's doing. I gotta tell that nigga that, like, in order to make a good music, it don't matter what other niggas say. As long as you like it, then that's the whole point. But I try to give this nigga tips and shit, cause I've always liked rapped since a kid, so I kind of have, you know, experience, and I know he doesn't. So I try to give this nigga pointers and how to fix his flow and how to like change the words you say to make it rhyme and shit, and tell him like don't think too much, because you know you don't have a fan base yet, so you can't fall off. So don't try to like keep taking out music if it's not good, you know.
Yeah, that's real. That's a lot of good advice right there.
Well, we were talking about inspiration and shit, right?
And influences and shit, yeah.
Really, it was just seeing people, how easy people can blow up on TikTok, to be honest. And like being in a call with people and shit and seeing how good they were. So, yeah. Like, with the way I rap, like, the biggest inspiration, again, to be honest, is Hey Guapo and shit, like, high-end rappers. So it's kind of complicated to feel me, yeah. That's what I think.
Hell yeah, and that's cool. And one thing, you know, I want to mention, because you know, like, Boofy was like, you know, without Kevin, I wouldn't even be talking to y'all right now, right? And it's like that's the thing, and especially when you're young, like, if you have good company, good people around you trying to push you and bounce off of each other, you know what I'm saying? And like that's gonna take you far. You know, a lot of people just be, you know, because like when I was in high school, bro, niggas just do drugs, have sex. I don't
do
know,
all that fuck shit.
It just normal high schooler stuff that just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So this leads me to my next question. Like, is anybody else in your area at your school on the same shit that you're on, or no?
Well, I don't go to school no more. I'm currently doing homeschool because I got expelled and shit. But I wasn't really like a very social person. Like I had friends and shit, but I didn't really like socialize like that. So I don't really like, you know, talk to people in real life. Like not that sounds bad, but like I do converse with people. They just not on the same shit that I'm on. They on some like little kid shit, you know. That's why I don't converse with niggas in my area, because they very immature and do stupid ass shit that I don't like.
I see. Okay.
Go, Edward.
Oh shit, my fault. But hey, yeah, kind of the same shit. Like, since I'm hella young and I'm not like my classmates, you feel me?
He's
Just
very mature for his age. Yeah, he's very mature for his age. I've told this nigga since he was a kid, like, you very mature for your age. That's why I fuck with you.
And then they be on some like trying to be gang shit, bro. It should be corny as hell too. I'm not even gonna lie. I just be distancing myself from them type shit.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Like, niggas, I mean, it's niggas in school that, like, rap. Like, it's, of course, niggas in my school that rap, but they not doing, like, the same shit I'm trying to do. Like, they're doing that shit for, like, jokes and shit. I'm actually trying to blow off of it, if you get what I mean. Like, they'll just ask for a feat on some nut shit and really won't take it serious. So, I don't really position myself with people from my school. Yeah.
yeah, real shit. Yeah, I feel like, well, one thing that I noticed too is a lot of the high school antics that go on in high school, you know, happens in the underground a lot when it comes to like the egos, the beef. Everybody's clicked up in the same way, and you know, it's like you know, one big sphere, but it's also divided in a lot of type of ways. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all feel like right now the underground? Let me just ask this: how do y'all feel about the underground and the state that it's in right now?
Shit, because there's like multiple undergrounds. Like, for me, I don't really like that plug-in beat shit. I've never really been like a fan of it. Obviously, there's like songs that I like this plug-in beat, but I don't really like that Summers and like Can shit. Like, I don't really like it. For me, I'm more like, I know niggas have an issue with this for some reason, but I listen to mainstream shit. Like, you know, I don't have a problem saying that shit. I don't really listen to like underground shit unless it's like Boof or like who else? Doo-wop Kane and shit like that. That's what I listen to. But in the state it's in, like, it's good for me. I feel like I would like it to go in a different direction music-wise, because everybody's sounding the same now. Everybody's using them bells, like trying to be Yeet or trying to be Summers or Autumn. And it's just like they all sound the same. There's no like difference in their voices, and that's all I don't like.
100%.
Go, Edward.
Bro, I don't know how to answer that question, bro. That shit complicated. But
It's not complicated. Just tell them how do you feel. How I give my answers like hella long, but you can just tell them a short answer. Like, how do you feel about the underground?
I kind of feel like it's all the same for right now.
Yeah, they all sound the same.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, and I get that a lot. It's hella saturated. And I do feel, I wouldn't say it like this, but like I do feel like there's a different part of the underground that people don't really pay attention to, but just like you know, that's not plug, that's not sizzle core, that's not hyper pop, that's not blah blah blah. It's just people just rapping, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't I don't know, give the proper attention to. And there's a lot of good artists in that section that is just like, I don't know, like I don't even know why they're not popping right now.
Getting the recognition they deserve.
But yeah, and 100%, cause like nobody wants to listen to a flipping person who's a worse version of another person. So
yeah,
like,
a clone.
Yeah,
that's ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, listen, if you guys, want to expand on anything that I'm saying or what each other is saying, feel free to just interrupt. You know what I'm saying? I'm a patient person.
Alright, for sure.
Yeah. So, one of y'all mentioned TikTok earlier. Real shit. Like, have you guys ever showed anybody your music, like your parents, your friends, and stuff, like in real life?
At school, yeah, niggas at school, bro. Like my shit just got exposed, cause like I'll show my friend and he'll be weird and like show other niggas, but yeah.
Nah, at my school they be on dick, bro. They be saying my shit fire, bro.
For me, shit, I don't. Yeah, no one's really said my music's ass. They just give me like corrective criticism. People just say I don't really like my voice, so I always high pitch my shit, and they're like, "You should stop doing that shit." I'm taking that in consideration, but same time, like, I'm doing shit on bandlab. Feel say me and Boofy, I'm doing shit on bandlab, and it sounds like I don't really have presets or nothing, so I just rap like I freestyle and do it one take. Feel what you say, but I've shown people my music and they fuck with it. Like no one's really said they don't like it, but
Kevin said that fucking haters be saying that his shit fire too. That's how you know he fire, bro.
Yeah. I feel like if I like my music, other people gonna like my music because I feel like I have a good music taste, and I'm very open minded. So if I like what I'm producing, I know a certain amount of people are gonna like what I'm, giving out.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. 100%. Do y'all have like a message for y'all audience? The people that you're in contact with now. Do you have something that you want them to know about yourselves, or just a message or a lesson in general?
Yeah, but just as this is not the type of music I want to be doing like on my SoundCloud. I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to like be very versatile, and I know it's gonna take time. And I know like right now I don't really have a quote unquote fan base. So it's okay for me not to put out a bunch of music, but once I get the equipment and all that shit, I'm gonna be making like good music, just not just rap either, like all types of music.
Hell yeah.
Not at the moment, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't have nothing to say.
Hey, yeah, let the music speak for itself. No, nothing more powerful than that real shit.
Like shit.
Facts. And I say like if you want to do like decently good in the underground, you gotta support yourself around like people that are really trying to do good too. Cause when you rely on supporting yourself around people that don't want to do it, you're not gonna do good yourself.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah, a lot of people are in this shit just to like look cool, have fun, you know what I'm saying, and like just I don't know, just enjoy shit while it lasts. And that's not a bad mindset to have, but it's not
ideal
really working. It's not ideal. It's not looking towards the future and trying to build anything. So now that y'all are in this position now, getting interviews and stuff, success is in y'all future, what would y'all say to somebody just starting out?
It's okay, like your music's not finna sound like, stop trying to compare. That's what I did in the beginning, and Boofy told me to stop that because I would compare myself to bigger artists that have been in the game for 14, 15, 16 years. And I'm like, how come like they sound good? Feel me to say like it's okay that you're gonna be asked for the first couple times, and also like I always say this: don't if people are telling you your music's garbage and you're not good at it, don't throw away school. Don't stop doing shit because you feel like you're gonna make it. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta be delusional, but also gotta be like smart about it. You shouldn't throw away, like drop out of school if people are not fucking with your music because you're just gonna throw your life away. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to do it as a hobby, that's fine, but also keep an open mind. That music's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question again, bro? I forgot.
What would y'all say to somebody just starting out?
Oh shit! When you first starting out, bro, don't let nobody talk you down, bro. Do your thing, bro, and then eventually you might progress. And then, as Kevin said, rapping isn't for some people, but if it's a hobby, do it as a hobby. But if you want it as a career, do it as a career. But don't let no one talk you down about it.
Yeah, we are gonna die one day, so shit, do what you want.
Yeah.
And like, bro, when you first starting off, bro, even if you think your shit trash, you gotta promote it, bro. Like, if you don't promote your music, then it's not gonna go nowhere.
Word.
Unless you get like lucky as shit, but other than that, you're not gonna make it nowhere.
Yeah, that's one thing I feel like that's like kind of crazy is that it's like marketing, promotion, and all that shit is almost more important than the music you make. Because whatever you make, it could be shit, absolute garbage, but if it reaches the right people or if it's just heard long enough, people just gonna start flocking to it for some reason. You know what I'm saying? You see that a
and
lot
they
with
grow
TikTok.
on to them.
Yeah, it grows on to people like the demons in my mind urgently.
Oh yeah,
that's that shit that people be doing. So yeah, how would y'all say, just based off that, like how TikTok affects the underground and people blowing up and stuff?
Yeah, I was just about to say this. Don't be scared of people saying like you're a TikTok rapper, because TikTok is like the #1 platform in the world. If you just say that's a flex to be the #1 artist on TikTok, like
Shit,
that's a flex. Yeah, you doing something right if you're the #1 artist on a huge ass platform that has millions of users. That's like the SoundCloud shit. People would clown niggas for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't promote my music because I don't want to promote my music because I'm not doing music, like I said, like pretty myself. I'm not doing music I want to do, so I haven't promoted myself. So just I just posted on my story. If niggas want to click on it, they can. They don't, it's whatever. But I'm still working on my craft. But yeah, definitely don't be scared of promoting your shit on TikTok, because at the end of the day, niggas is finna hate on something, so just do your thing.
Yeah.
I was trying to say basically the same shit Kevin said, bro. But yeah, if a nigga call you a TikTok rapper, like they don't really have fucking anything on a TikTok rapper. You feel me? Like they making their bread, they doing their thing. Meanwhile, a nigga hating on you, calling you a TikTok rapper, and they ain't doing shit with their life, and it's basically just them being jealous type shit. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Facts. And like, you can't expect everybody to fuck with the type of shit you make either. Like, if you posting some shit like that's trash as fuck and you expect everybody to fuck with it, it's not gonna go how you want it to. Like, yeah.
Simple. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like this generation that we're in, or moment or era, whatever you want to call it, is very similar to that 2016 SoundCloud era, because people were like not just refusing to be associated with that term SoundCloud rapper, and it's the same shit now. Like people refusing to be associated with TikTok rapper, and it's like there's a lot of bad SoundCloud rappers, but it's like it's not a bad thing to be a SoundCloud rapper, or as bad as it was, because Lil Uzi Vert blew up, Lil Yachty blew up, Trippie Redd blew up,
all that shit.
Yeah, and it's like the same thing is happening right now with TikTok. So I feel like people shouldn't deny themselves that experience. So,
Yeah.
That's facts. Yeah, I feel like just a terminology is like, who cares?
Yeah, type shit.
Listen, so my next question is, listen, y'all, we know success is in your future. we hear the way y'all talk about the music, how passionate it is, the lingo and stuff. So when y'all get that first big check of say $1 million, what y'all finna do with that?
To be honest, I would probably invest.
You gotta invest.
I feel like I'd invest in myself, like not like personally, like in like business and shit. But if I'm getting my first paycheck, you know, and I know it's not gonna be my last, I'm gonna invest in myself. You know, like getting better equipment or getting better producers, getting better shit. You know, yeah.
I
spoil my family.
I definitely do the same shit, but like one of the things I do, bro, I definitely flex on the niggas that was talking down on me for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, I definitely do that. I'll buy probably if I got $1 million, probably like buy my dad a crib or some shit, a car.
Oh yeah, that too for sure.
Hell
yeah. All right, you know, you don't get no better than that. Real stuff. Now, I'm gonna ask you the inverse to that question. What are y'all gonna do if rap doesn't work out?
To me, I always want to do something psychologically. So if I can't be a rapper, like if I've seen this shit's not working, I'll probably be like a therapist or some shit, you know, or like not really a therapist, but like a psychologist, you know, because I like to learn the human mind and shit. So I'll probably do some shit like that.
Shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not thinking about that right now, bro. I feel like I'm a little too young to be thinking about all that, but yeah.
Reasonable, that's rational, that's fair.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah.
I would be like a fashion designer. Like, I don't know, that shit just caught my fashion designer.
Yeah, what are the brands y'all fuck with? You know, how do y'all dress? Can y'all dress? You know what I'm saying? And where do y'all take inspiration from shit like that?
To be honest, I'm laid back as hell. I just be putting on sweatpants and a black t-shirt and call it a day. And Crocs, like, feel me? I like fashion. I just don't got money.
No dick eating, but baby trying. His style hard as shit. Like the whole Adidas John. Yeah, John.
I be trying to dress like 2016 Cardi. I ain't even gonna lie, but yeah.
Okay, that's right.
I like rocks. I like I guess Cardi, like new Cardi shit. You know, like the Ricks and shit. Yeah, and the leather pants. That shit's just fire. I feel like I got the same physique as Cardi too. You know, I'm tall, skinny. I feel like that shit would fit me well. How am I a dick eater? I'm just explaining my physique is like Cardi. Like it would match well with tall niggas.
He not tall. Even though I'm short too.
Little short ass boy.
You'll get more hoes than you, though.
I wouldn't let him talk to you like that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, Edward, stop instigating, yo. Wait, can I ask the interviewer a question?
Yeah.
What got you into interviewing? Like, you know, because, you know, I appreciate, like, I appreciate what you're doing, because, you know, like, ain't no, I didn't even hear, you know, no one doing, like, this shit for the underground, so, except for, like, big-ass platforms, and again, you have to be big to do that shit, you know. I just want to know, like, what got you into interviewing, like, people like us, you know?
Real shit, so, when I made my YouTube channel, I knew that I had to add some type of persona to my music. I felt like with artists and stuff, there's a personality you can latch on to, and you know, I really didn't feel like my music or my brand really had that. Like I feel like I had the aesthetic, I feel like I had the music, but I didn't really have the character to show off or whatever, right? So I was like, damn, I'm gonna do a YouTube and I'm gonna start doing TikTok, right? I really posted on TikTok in a little bit, like, I don't know, about a month, right? But I've been on here, right? So I was like, what's a good way I can put myself on, putting other people on, right? Because I know there's a lot of people who feel like they don't get the proper time of day or the time to explain themselves, or just, I don't know, just be themselves on camera. And because I know I feel that way, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start reaching out to people. And once I said I was starting doing this, a lot of people were like, hey bro, can I get a blah blah blah, can I blah blah blah? And I was like, hell yeah. Cause real shit, I feel like the people like us, you know, who are at the bottom are really what makes the underground tick. We're the people making the memes, the edits, and the fucking, you know, some people, I feel like even clones have a role in the underground because they're a signifier of somebody else doing something right. You know, the producers making that type beats and all that type of shit. So I came in here because I was just like, wasn't nobody else doing it, and I need to promote my music. So here I am.
Yeah, I could definitely speak on the edit shit because I remember when I first started editing, you know, I was editing had like underground people like Cash Dami. I remember Cash Dami, like he used to fuck with me, Jades and shit. You know, they used to comment on my shit and they like appreciate that shit because no one was really listening to them. Sure, they was really big and you know they were like, you know, fuck with my shit. And I remember Cash Dami when he first made that song. It was like. Yeah, capping up. There you go. Yeah, I used that music video, and no one was really using that music video. You know,
That shit was fire, man.
he was like, I fuck with that shit, appreciate it, and then that shit started blowing up. So to say, but yeah, I definitely appreciate what you're doing because I feel like I didn't really have a voice, and I feel like I'm like not really a shy person. That sounds corny, but like I feel like I'm just not like an open person, you feel? And I really appreciate what you're doing because you know, like you said, not many people get the recognition they deserve. You know.
Yeah, I fuck with that too, bro. I feel like he just skinned our names out a little bit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You feel me?
Absolutely. Hey, listen, cause it's to me, it's a mutual benefit. So, yeah, you know, I appreciate y'all. I'm not done with the questions though. I got a few more, just like 2. What are y'all top 10 artists of all time right now?
Shit, artists. You want to go first, Edward? You go first, Edward. Oh, wait, you want me to go first? I'll go first. You want to go, Jay? You trying to go first?
Bruh, like, does it have to be in order, or like, can we just throw some shit off the top of the dome?
Yeah, just throw some shit out off top down.
Jay's, Hey Guapo, definitely Lil Uzi, fucking Young Nudie, Lucky, Can. Fucking Tyler the Creator, Cardi. Damn, it's a lot of niggas, bro. ASAP Rocky and fucking MF Doom. Fuck it, gotta go with MF Doom.
Yeah, my top shit is probably, it's not gonna be in order, but you know, just some shit that I, you know, always enjoyed. You know, Marilyn Manson, shit. Cardi, X, Ski Master Slump God, Chief Keef, G-Eazy. I know people, I don't know why niggas have such an issue with him, but he's like fire. Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, he's fire, you know, they just try to bully him. But yeah, Post Malone, shit, Uzi, I already said Cardi, Uzi, ASAP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, Kanye, shit. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Again, like I listen to all types of shit, so I have like a lot of inspirations, but that's basically my main people I listen to. And
This ain't in order, but it's like just straight off the dome. But for sure, Wayne, Cardi, Uzi, definitely X, Chief Keef, Doo-Wop King. Fuck, who else, bro? Definitely Tyler the Creator too. I don't really listen to him like that, but I listen to some songs. He fried though. But that's basically it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like Tyler the Creator's creative process. Like, I feel like we need more people like Kanye, like big artists that can like. I don't really see I don't really see Tyler working with smaller artists, but definitely like Drake and Kanye. You know how they went. Drake worked with like Lil Baby and like before they were really famous, you know, and I like that. But I like Tyler the Creator's creative. He's creative as hell, and he's not scared to like make some shit that people think is weird. Because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna find something wrong with your art and the way you make shit. So you know, as long as you fuck with it, that's how I fuck with it.
Yeah, but hold on, I forgot to say one more name. I ain't even gonna lie, I be listening to me and Kevin a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like unreleased shit of mine, and then I be listening to Kevin hella, bro. That nigga fire as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciate that. Shit. Oh yeah, I also listen to Nye too. Like Jay, he's fire. Like I tell him, he be making a song on Discord, and I be like, "Yo, this shit's gas," you know. He be like, "Nah, I'm not trying to release this shit." He be tripping. I be like, "This shit's fire."
Bruh, we be judging ourselves hella as a fucking artist. Like each song we make, we be trying to progress off of every single song, and it just gets so fucking stressful. But I be trying not to do that. But I be trying to fucking
just flow, go with the flow.
Yeah.
Whose rambunctious ass dog is that in the background?
Shut up, nigga. Hold on.
That dirty ass dog barking in our interview.
I'm gonna tell that nigga shut the fuck up. Hold on.
Yeah, interviewer. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't never listened to your shit because you know I didn't even know the interview was happening until today. You know, I was told about it, but I wasn't really, you know, I didn't really know who it was. But see, I'm definitely gonna listen to you out. But who is your influences? You know, what got you into the underground shit? You know.
Okay, so real shit. My influences, my biggest influences. This is always such a loaded question because it's like, does it just have to be music or just like artists?
Just artists in general, just everything. Movies, whatever, it don't really matter.
Alright, so fucking video games. Real shit, bro. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I like Legend of Zelda a whole lot. I like fucking Halo. And what else? Those are the main three, right? And that's for video games. I like fucking I don't know. For music, let's just get to the music. The music, my biggest influences, bro. When I was coming up, like when I was young and in like middle school, and for a little bit of high school, like I used to just stand the fuck out of J. Cole, bro.
J. Cole, yeah, he's fire.
We're from the same city, so yeah, I was just like, it's different. We have a special relation or whatever. And then Kendrick Lamar, obviously, Drake, obviously, because I mean you can't escape those three. And then for smaller rappers, dang, so there's this guy named Kaz. He's not really that small anymore. He's a part of the Dreamville label, and he had this album that I forgot, but really good album. There's this album called Too High to Riot by Boss, also like one of my favorite shit. What else, man? Like Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, Lil B, Denzel Curry, huge one, X obviously, and then damn, who else, bro? I mean, that's just like in the mainstream. And then for the underground, like what my gateway to the underground was this guy named Eric DOA. And I started like in like 2019, started getting like super on the hyper pop and stuff. So I listened to a lot of Eric DOA and Glaive. This person named 4am, a lot of Quinn, stuff like that. And then,
Parker?
Yeah. And then it wasn't until later, because I heard Eric DOA rap on a Plug beat, and I was like, dang. And then I looked up Plug was, and I'm like, oh dang, so it's this type of rap. And then I found out about Slay World and stuff, and then I heard Axel for the first time, and bro, that shit changed my life. Like, it's kind of corny because everybody dick rides him, but like, you know, and there's just so many memes, but he really makes good music, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I was just like, damn, I need to start taking my music seriously, because I've been making music for a long time, but I was just so on and off with it. It was like a holiday type thing, like for when I make music, but that was until like late 2021 where I was just like, you know what, I'm dropping. So I stopped giving a fuck, and then boom, now I'm here. And then I wasted a lot of time and stuff, but it's whatever, bro. It's just you gotta make the most of what you got right now.
For sure.
Shit, so what I was gonna speak on? Oh yeah, I used to listen to. I still kind of do, but you know, I listen to a lot of like the hyper pop shit. You know, like I don't know if they're hyper pop, like what's that considered, but like Lung School and shit. That's what the type of music I was first doing when I first like started making some type of music. You know, it was my first song, like not really blew up, but like you know, it got like traction. It's like my first song is my most liked song. It's a garbage one. Like I just freestyled one take and like I put a beat over it and then like I put on my story and niggas started fucking with it and editing it and shit. But yeah, I definitely understand what you mean by like you know listening to hyper pop and shit because I used to definitely listen to them to that type of music, but not really now. I kind of transitioned from that.
Yeah, right now, bro, I don't really listen to music like at all. Like I listen to my own music, but that's it.
Yeah. I feel like that CLG shit is kind of corny to me. You know, no disrespect to those artists, you feel me? Because they're definitely talented. It takes, you know, but I feel like the whole aesthetic is like corny to me. You know, that's why I listen to I don't listen to acts, but I listen to like artists that do such a corny shit and it's fire.
Like 2 Chainz and shit.
Yeah, 2 Chainz and shit. Free him, definitely free
That
him.
nigga fire for sure.
Yeah. All right, so this is the end of the interview where, you know, if you want to say anything special, any special topics, shout outs, anything.
Hey, hold on. Free that nigga Bleed. I mean, no, not free. I mean, shout out that nigga Bleed, bro. If it wasn't for him, bro, we wouldn't even be doing this interview.
Yeah, him too. Yeah, fuck with him. That's. I'm not gonna put out no one's business, for to say, but yeah, fuck. I definitely fuck with him. Yeah, he's why we doing this interview with you because he told us he was like, well, he told him and Edward told me, but he was like, you should do the interview. So, yeah, shout out to him. You interviewed him already.
Yep.
Yeah, the Hex Mob shit or whatever. Yeah,
That's my guy.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out to Josh and all like, you know, all my niggas just always like believe me shit. Shout out Josh, feel me? Edward, you know, even though I kind of just met Jay, you know, shout out him, you know, he's fire shit and I feel like he definitely has potential, you know. He definitely good and shout out to you know, everybody just believed me for real, you know, and fuck my ex Belly, you feel what I'm trying to say? Because her dirty ass said I was gonna be shit, you know, fuck you, and I hope you get herpes.
She took your fucking Yoshi, bro, I swear.
Yeah, she took my Yoshi, like, dirty bitch. I'd have beat the shit out you on God, you know, but I don't believe in violence, you know, stop the violence, but yeah, fuck you, ho. Look, I'm really doing real life moves, so yeah.
Yeah, fuck that bitch Kaylani too, bro. That bitch a hoe, bro, I swear to God. Yes.
Yeah, fuck her. And fuck Melanie. Bad bitch.
Oh yeah, fuck that bitch.
All right.
Jay, you got anybody you want to shout out? Or
Oh no, I was trying to grow up.
of course. But yeah, what was I say? Interviewer, what do you use? Like, what software do you use? Use FL Studio or what?
Yup, I'm a FL.
I got FL. I just don't have a microphone. I bought a microphone. I bought a Yeti microphone, but it stopped working, so I had to resend it, and I still haven't got my shit back. But FL Studio looks so difficult, you know. It looks so like complicated. But hopefully Jay from the show me since he was gonna show me. But yeah.
Yes.
But again, yeah, I appreciate what you're doing.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you coming on. It's a really big help, and I feel like, you know, even outside of this, just us four, you know what I'm saying, the people who watch it, have something to like fall back on, to call back on, you know, just let them know that they're not alone, you know, in this whole grind shit. So yeah,
for sure. Definitely. When I get big, I have a cult fan base. Feel me? Not that I don't have a rapper name, but they finna somehow, some way find this shit, and this shit finna blow up. Watch.
Yeah.
All right, it's been another Soldi broadcast, straight to the heart. Woo. Listen, don't sleep on my boys, right? Link will be in the description. You know, their ats and stuff, you know what I'm saying, will be on the video somewhere, you know what I'm saying. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on the underground. Transition. Young, beautiful, charismatic, all right? Great future ahead of these young fellows, young bucks, you know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on them, y'all. Listen, y'all who just watch the video, you can't just watch the video. You have to go and see them, all right? Because they're coming up. You just don't want to miss out on it. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy who's like, Yeah, I knew them before they were cool. And be the gatekeeper and all that cool stuff. Anyway, listen, if you want to know more about me, myself, link it is in the description. Okay? Alright, it's been Saintly Silas, same 64, Silas, thanks to Soldi, man! And I'm out.